Hello, this is an unboxing of the iPhone 4. I had already did it, however my battery died on me, therefore we'll have to start again. All the accessories are out. This is obviously the wall charger with the USB cable that goes into it. There we go, and obviously that slides into the wall charger like that. And obviously the Apple headphones with the mic and volume controls. Anyway, here's the box, and if you have a look at it, we can see obviously the picture of the iPhone. It says there iPhone 4, iPhone 4. You can see the Apple logo, and some specs and stuff on the back. That's a very typical Apple box, typical iPhone box. So obviously, if you open into it, and we will see a random thing. Here is important product information guide. I don't think anyone reads that. Fingertips, I think that's just basic knowledge on how to use it. If you want to read it, you can, but I doubt anyone actually does. And here are some Apple stickers. Here is the phone itself. There's one more thing. That's just a quick start guide. And a tray. So just typical accessories there, nothing out of the blue. Also, here is the phone itself. If you take some specs on it, it weighs in at 137 grams. The old iPhone, the outgoing 3GS, weighed in at 135, so it's 2 grams heavier. I don't think that is very noticeable. Battery life should last you about 7 hours talk time and 300 hours, sorry, in standby time. It's got a 3.5 inch screen with a resolution of 640 by 960. It's powered by a 1 GHz Apple processor, and it has Wi-Fi 802.11 BGN. So obviously, take a look of the phone. At the top there is the 3.5mm headset jack and the power and lock button. On the right hand side there is the SIM removal. That's where you put your SIM removal tool, which I don't seem to have on me, but that's where the SIM removal goes in. You can take the SIM in and out, obviously. At the bottom there is the charging and USB port along with 2 speakers, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are some screws there in between the speakers and the charging jack. On the left hand side there are 2 volume buttons up and down. They are both separate buttons. It's not a volume rocker, and obviously the profile switcher. So that's obviously the phone. Oh yeah, on the back there is the 5 megapixel camera and the LED flash. It's got autofocus and it can shoot videos at 720p. That basically means HD. And obviously there's the Apple logo and the iPhone designed by Apple in California, assembled in China, la 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 la. The front, if I'm not mistaken, that is a VGA camera, along with obviously the speakers when you're calling, and above it somewhere there is a proximity sensor. So yeah, this is just basically the iPhone springboard when you'd get it brand new. You would be shipping with iOS 4.3.3 now by the time I've obviously produced this video, but originally probably it was 4.2.1, but obviously now you got iOS 4.3.3 out. So yeah, this has been an unboxing and a few specs of the iPhone 4. Goodbye.